If chrismation by economy is supposed to confer the grace provided by baptism, why does a corrective baptism after that do according to tradition? Well, first of all, chrismation properly done by economy is not going to be done when there's no presupposition for that. That was the whole point we just went through for the last 2 hours. So a corrective baptism comes to correct an error, and that is the reception without the presuppositions. This is the teaching I'm presenting, right? Vulus Mas, St. Nicodemus, St. Paisius, and these others that they're embracing. They're saying there are presuppositions to economy. When you don't follow those presuppositions, you end up committing an error, which is not consistent with the teachings of the church and the grace of God and the will of God. Therefore, you have to correct that error. And that's when the presuppositions are not met and the criteria is not the proper criteria. So it wouldn't be what the example you cite is not one for corrective baptism. If someone is truly chrismated by economy, it's a very good thing. It's salvation. And it does, of course, give them entry into the kingdom of God, into the church, into the mysteries. But that's it. That's when it's properly done and on the right basis. And you can't find that today with very, very few examples. Very exceptional. It's exceptional. They exist, but they're very exceptional. Like the vast majority of cases, unfortunately, they are just ignoring the presuppositions and in flagrant opposition to what the saints tonight I presented are teaching. And therefore, it creates tremendous upheaval for a lot of people. And they come to people like me, they find on the internet, and they say, I wanted to be baptized. They would not baptize me. And I know that wasn't right. I didn't feel like it was right. Now, they can't explain all the theology and history and all that, but there's something in their conscience. They're bothering them. And many people say, no, just go back. You're fine. Don't worry. On what basis are they saying that? You see, this is what bothers me. There's so little serious discussion going on about what the saints teach, what these saints teach. Yes, these. Yes. You can tell me what St. Vincent of Lérins said, but you know what? St. Vincent of Lérins was never a major spokesman for orthodoxy on these topics. St. Nicodemus and the Colivades fathers and the Rudder have been a pillar of orthodoxy, whether you like it or not, whether you agree it or not, whether you're in the Greek church or not. That's the reality. And so when you come and say innovators, you are throwing a bomb at the basis of the church's life for the last 200 years, which I can't but see as consistent with the bomb of ecumenism that has been thrown in the middle of the church. So it's very problematic, but just to answer your question again, corrective baptism corrects an error. The error is that they reject and ignore the presuppositions and the criteria for the proper application of economy. So therefore, in the case that chrismation is done by economy truly and it's beneficial, there's no need for corrective baptism. And unfortunately, again, those cases are very, very rare today. Hopefully, that basic truth and point has been driven home, and you can take that away and understand that. It's an interpretive. If you have that in your mind, you can interpret a lot of what's going on in the church today in regard to this issue.